Hey there, Jesse Miller coming to you live with your quick 5-minute tip of the day. Yes, for my game changers and my M2C Academy friends and family. I want to shoot this real quick video coming to you live every single day doing a quick 5-minute tip to help you grow further, faster financially, either with your personal or your business. And I want to give you this quick tip. It kind of reminded me today. I was on my way I'm actually heading into the bank now. Where I've been working on some deals for my own businesses, and I just started thinking about some of the things that helped me to get to that point. And I know a lot of you that are watching these videos are either trying to fix your own credit, so you can either get a house, car, maybe something like that, or even maybe you're trying to get that next level and you have a business, you're an entrepreneur, right? And you're trying to go to the next level and get business funding in some way. But a lot of this has to do with certain things that you have to have on your credit or not have on your credit, right? And one of those things that I'm going to talk about today is, increase, right? Increase, right? Those things that happen because you go out and you apply for either credit or business or a loan or something, right? And the only way that an inquiry can get on your report is if you do it. So or implement it to start. So let me explain. There's two types of inquiries. One is a soft pull, and then you have the other one is a hard pull. Now the soft pull, those are not too bad. You know, they don't really hurt you or affect you too much. That could be maybe you going and checking your credit report. You get a soft pull, so it doesn't affect you. I know some people think if they check the report that it'll affect their credit and they'll get like dings, and it doesn't. They're all soft pulls. Also, soft pull could be, you know how you get those hey, get this credit card and I'll give you 40%, right, from the MasterCard, Visa, and all those other ones, right? So they'll send you those pre-approvals. Well, those are soft pulls. They'll go to your credit report and they'll do a quick soft pull and then send you, say, you're pre-approved. That's a soft pull. It doesn't affect your credit. So now that the difference in a hard pull, which is the one that really affects your credit, right? It goes on your credit report. But here's the really cool thing. Inquiries, they only stay on your credit report for up to 24 months. It's about 2 years, right? But they only really can affect you normally about 12 months, really. I mean, 6 to 12 months somewhere. I've seen them kind of be weird. But the thing to understand is when you have 1, 2, maybe 3 inquiries, it really doesn't hit you too much. But when you start getting up to that 5 and 6 range, that's where you really start to kind of get the dings, right? 10% of your credit report can be based on that in some cases. Also, when you get more than 5 or 6 inquiries on your report, if you go to try to get business money or line of credit or something like that, they actually look at those, and you want to kind of keep those down below 5 within the 6-month period if you're trying to get a business loan or something. So that's the key with inquiries, understanding how they work. So what I would suggest to you is this: if you have inquiries on your report or your credit report, I wouldn't worry about them too much as long as you don't start getting up past the 5 and 6. Now I know a lot of us want to go out and they want to go to the store and then they offer you the 10%, and then you grab a card. A lot of those things are, you know, they're going to hit you, right? And I really don't believe in store cards. I try to go after the big credit cards because I can get cash back, things like that, and I can use them anywhere. Whereas the store, you got to use them at that store in most cases. And when do you always go shopping? I mean, unless you're there every day. Whereas with the credit card of maybe a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, my favorite, you can use it anywhere and get tons of cash back, cool things like that. So that's the cool thing. But we're talking about inquiries, right? Let's stay on track. So understand that you want to keep your inquiries down as much as possible. Don't go out and just randomly go trying to get credit everywhere. They're going to ding you if you get too many of them, especially within a 6 months to a year period. They'll start dinging you, and what I mean by dinging is they'll turn you down, and you'll still get that on your report, right? So we don't want that. So that you can get those removed from your credit report. Should you? Depends if you have open lines that are positive. You don't want to get those off. Leave those alone because they can turn off or shut down your account. So you don't want that to happen, and that will affect your credit because if they turn it off, you lose that available revolving credit, and it'll drop your score down. So leave those alone. Don't ever close a credit card, ever. Always leave them open, and try to utilize them 2 to 10%, as I told you before. But always try to make sure that you keep the increase down as much as possible. Maybe 3 to 4 a year would probably be good. And if you're trying to get more credit on your credit cards and you call them, you say, hey, I want to increase. They're going to want to put an increase on. So ask them, hey, do you guys do increase? Can I just get a increase on my credit just by my history or my relationship with you? And if they say no, then just say thank you. And unless you don't have many increases, you can probably do it and get that if you really want to get it, right? So just understand how increase work. But I would focus on trying to keep those down as much as possible. If you have too many, just let them wear their stuff out. After a year, that won't even count anyway, and then after 2, they'll fall off on their own, or after 2 years, yeah, they'll fall off on their own. And but just kind of keep that down, and this will help you to kind of increase that. And don't worry too much about increase. They're not really that crazy and hurt your score that much. It's the revolving, utilization, and paying on time, right? That's those really and most important ones. It's about 65% of your score. So hopefully that helps you out today. That's my 5-minute tip. I'm Jesse Miller. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great day.